So for today, we're going to be going over the kettlebell technique for the snatch. The snatch is really the pinnacle of the progressions within the swing. So it goes your Russian swings, your single arm swings, your alternating swings, those high pulls, which we use as a transitionary exercise to get to the snatch and teach that proper position. And last but not least is that snatch going all the way overhead with it. As a good general rule with our kettlebell exercises, the level of difficulty will be deciphered by how high that kettlebell swings. So we haven't gone over the passes yet, but we will. Those are the easiest level of exercises because of the fact that there's very little vertical distance traveled to that kettlebell. With the swings, it's only going halfway up, and so it's an intermediate level. Your high pulls and your snatches are considered our high level intensity exercises. The snatch is by far the highest, and really the snatch is the one thing that everything else is preparatory toward. We're trying to get our way into that snatch. It does take a lot of skill, but quite frankly in the world of fitness, skill is something that generally gets neglected. Confident people achieve things, and if you want to achieve those goals, building small little degrees of confidence like becoming proficient at the snatch, becoming proficient at some of the other kettlebell exercises will help to build that confidence and make you believe that you're able to do things, make you realize that you're able to do things that you weren't otherwise capable of doing. Hopefully at this point you feel proficient at the Russian swing, the single arm swing, the alternating swing, and the high pull. If not, go back and practice those. Keep on practicing, keep on practicing, keep on practicing. Right now we're going to go over the form for the snatch. But before we do that, I want to go over our warm-up, which is just those forward hops. I want to get 10 repetitions of our forward hop. And we want to come here and jump forward as far as you feel comfortable. The reason why we want to practice this is because as the exercises get more and more complicated, as we're doing more and more things with our upper body, we start to forget this position here. And we want to make sure that we are pounding home that bent over RDL position here. I would almost suggest that anytime you pick up a kettlebell, when you're first starting off, try to practice that, get comfortable with it, okay? So last week we went over that high pull, and that high pull is just going to be right here. That snatch is the exact same thing, but as we come through, we're just going to finish that punch position. In fact, that's how we're going to practice to start off with, is we're going to go high pull, catch, receive the kettlebell with both hands, and then punch the sky, okay? And you're going to be allowed to guide that kettlebell from here into here. And don't be afraid to use that left hand just to push it upward in that right position. In this position, we want that kettlebell draped downward at a 45-degree angle from your thumb here down. And so that way that'll allow the kettlebell to sit in your forearm. So it's going to come down that way, and it's going to sit in your forearm this way, where the groove of the kettlebell here is now in that form. We're going to use that same position for the cleans, as well as your jerks and your presses, okay? With that, we want to keep that kettlebell nice and tight to our body. And once again, just like we did last time, remember, pretend like you're zipping up a long coat here into this position here on the side of your face. From there, we just punch the sky. So think, zip up the coat, elbow high and outside, straight line going from elbow to wrist to the end of the kettlebell, grab onto it, punch up to the sky. It's going to go here, up, punch. Grab, punch. As we release down, we're going to flip our hand over the top this way and back down this way. Okay, excuse me. If I go here, then punch. Okay? And that hand is elevated. We're using what's called an active shoulder position. That active shoulder position means that I'm separating I'm driving that scapula, that shoulder blade, up to the sky as high as I can here to create a stable shoulder position at that top. Okay? So for our practices, what we're going to start off with is going to be 5 high pulls, followed by 1 snatch, followed by 4 high pulls, followed by, We're going to do 4 high pulls followed by 1 snatch, 3 high pulls followed by 2 snatch. And we're going to keep on subtracting out 1, focusing on that form. And what we really want to achieve here is making sure that every repetition we're going through that high pull position here. Otherwise, if we're not here and that kettlebell's not turning over that shoulder, what's going to happen is that kettlebell's going to bang down on top of you. This will be a workout for you, and it will be a little bit of a challenge. But that's the nice thing about learning skills with the kettlebells is that you get a nice workout while you're learning something new. Once again, that handle of the kettlebell is pointing toward the opposite side toe. Anytime we pick it up off the ground, we have that triangle formed between our feet and the kettlebell. Opposite hand shadows throughout. And we're going to go high pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, we're going to catch, receive, punch. 1. That's 1 round. Now we're going to go 3 and 2. 1, 2, 3, and catch, punch, and catch, punch. Now we're going to go 2 and 3. 1, 2, and catch, punch, and catch, punch, and catch, punch. And now we're going to go 1 and 4. And 1 high pull, and 1. Catch, punch, 2. Catch, punch, 3, and catch, punch, 4. We're going to get the opposite side, left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, catch and punch. Make sure you're in a good position. Drop it down. 1, 2, 3, and on 4, catch and punch. And down, catch and punch. And 1, 2, and catch and punch. Down, catch and punch. And one last one. Catch and punch. Good. And one more. And 1, and catch, punch, and catch, punch. Elbow stays high on that side. Catch, punch. The last one. And we're going to drop the kettlebell back on down, forming our triangle. We're going to let that work on that for a little bit. I would suggest going through that between 2 to 5 times just to get that comfortable with that catch, receive, and punch even though you're guiding it. Once we have that down, we are going to go into the actual snatch without the catch and punch. So what that one's going to look like, we're going to be right here. Once again, anytime we pick up that kettlebell with one hand, that kettlebell is pointing toward the opposite side toe. And so we're going to go 4 high pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5th one, we snatch and down. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Off the side. You can use that alternating swing. Let's use that alternating swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and snatch. 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. So once again, perform that anywhere from 3 to 5 times without the guiding, with the guiding, with the opposite hand, and another 3 to 5 times with the guiding. Where there's not going to be a workout today, that's going to be just practice that. Practice, practice, practice. Start off with your non-dominant if you can. Move on to your dominant second. But keep on practicing and trust me, you'll get a fantastic workout. All right, guys, have a great workout.